Welcome back to FlowMind, where mindfulness, the conscious experience, and artificial intelligence intersect. This is the third session in the No One Behind the Curtain series, a 5-part journey investigating the illusion of a central self. In this session, we return to the visual field, but this time with a specific focus on directionality. Most of us move through the world feeling like we're located here, behind the eyes, looking out at things over there. This directional feeling, from point B, the object, to point A, the observer, is a recognizable phenomenon in consciousness. But the presence of directionality alone does not confirm that there is anyone actually looking. And that's the crux of this session. During today's practice, we'll trace this sense of direction, drawing imaginary lines from what's seen to the assumed center of experience. We'll also carefully observe a common pitfall: the tendency to mistake seen objects, like arms, legs, or even the head, as confirmation of a self over here. Those too are point Bs, not evidence of a point A. This session asks, is there a subject behind the curtain of the visual field, or is there just experience? Let's explore it together.
Let's sit comfortably. Put in your earbuds. Place your phone down and rest your eyes on something in front of you. Ideally, a quiet outdoor scene. Let your attention land where it wants. Now, relax your gaze. Don't try to focus too hard. Just let the visual field be seen. The whole field, the center, the edges, the things nearby and far away. Now let's notice something subtle, but important. There's a sense that the object you're looking at, a tree, a shape, a lamp, is over there, and you are over here, seeing it. That's directionality. It's the sense of a line of sight, pointing from the seen object back to you. This is a recognizable feeling, and we don't need to suppress it. Instead, let's use it. Pick one object in your visual field, something your attention naturally lands on. Now gently draw an imaginary line from that object, back to where you take the looker to be. Usually, that's somewhere behind the eyes. Let the line rest in awareness. Hold both ends of it in your mind. Point B, and what you imagine to be point A. Now ask, is there anyone at the end of that line? Don't just answer quickly. Look. Without moving your eyes, investigate that endpoint. Is there a looker, or just the sense of direction? Let's take it a step further. Notice the body in the lower visual field, the legs, the arms, maybe part of your chest. They may feel closer to the looker. But remember, these are still seen objects. They're point Bs, not point A. Let's retrace the imaginary line from the object, back again. And now pause. Is the self really sitting at the end of this line? Or is that sense just another phenomenon. Let's insert a thought, silently. I'm right here. Where did that thought land? Was it on the same side as the object? Or was it part of the same field? Pause here and just notice. There's the visual scene. There's a thought. There are arms, shapes, motion. All are appearing in the same field of awareness. What you're looking for might not be a thing. Rest here now. Not as the looker, not as the head or the chest, but as the field. Just rest as awareness.
In this third session of No One Behind the Curtain, we took a fresh look at one of the most persistent illusions in human experience, the sense of being a subject, looking out from behind the eyes. We acknowledged the directionality that's embedded in perception, the feeling of a here that observes a there. But directionality alone doesn't confirm a looker. It's just a structure, not proof. By drawing imaginary lines from objects in our visual field back to the assumed self, we practice tracing awareness itself to see whether anything is truly found at point A. And we confronted one of the most common derailments, mistaking body parts seen in the field as confirmation of a self who sees. Those two are just part of the landscape. If this session opened up something new, even briefly, you may have felt that moment when the search collapses. An experience simply is. We'll continue this exploration in our next session, but for now, let this curiosity linger. Stay with the question, is there anyone behind the curtain? And if not, what is seeing? Thanks for listening to FlowMind. If this session helped you explore something new, please consider subscribing and sharing with someone curious about the intersection of AI, consciousness, and mindfulness. Until next time, keep exploring.